9.5?
Okay, we're doing 9.6.
Oh, we're skipping 9.5?
Mm-hmm. We're dividing polynomials. And I'm doing part 1 today. Again, I'm talking. Again, I've been teaching this for like 100 years. They try to get a lot in one day. It doesn't work out very well in some concepts. This is one of them. This part is not quite as difficult as part 2. So my plan is today we're going to get our feet wet with dividing polynomials. Once you get your feet wet and you've mastered this part, then on Tuesday of next week, because Monday you have a quiz, on Tuesday of next week we will tackle the little, the more, serious kind of dividing. Okay, so 2 parts. We're going to jump right into examples. I'm not even, my notes that I have here, I'm going to, these really apply more to part 2. I'm probably going to do, oh, you already know, put everything in descending order.
So basically like multiplying just the opposite.
No, we're dividing.
Yeah.
Let's just jump in. Let's just quit talking about it. Okay, examples, we're on page 397. This is like, remember I did scientific notation? They expected it all in one day, and I divided up into like adding and subtracting, then multiplying and dividing. That's kind of like this. Sometimes can't push too much. All right, so number 1, let me see. Everyone's got their book open. Okay. I'm waiting for books to be open. Come on, Franz, move it.
Okay.
Number 1. I have 5x squared plus 25x divided by 5x. Write that down. Definitely make sure you write everything down that I do. Okay. Kind of like Franz said, it's similar to multiplication, but we're doing the opposite. We're dividing. So what we're saying is we're dividing all of this by this. Here's how you write it. We're going to rewrite this, and we're dividing everything. It's kind of like when we do intruder alert, and we have to divide the whole other side by something. I tell y'all, make sure you divide everything by that number or letter. So we're dividing everything by 5x. So I'm dividing this term by 5x and this term by 5x.
Mm-hmm.
Now, before I move on, does everyone see that? And are there any questions? No questions? Mm-hmm. Okay, so 5 divided by 5 is what? Anyone?
1.
Now, when we're dividing and the bases are the same, Miranda, what do I do to the exponents? That's right. And if there's no exponent here, what do we pretend it is? That's right. So I'm going to go ahead and put my little ones here. So then I have 2 minus 1 plus, what's 25 divided by 5? And then it's x 1 minus 1. Does everyone see that? Now we just, complete it. We can say 1x, 2 minus 1 is 1, plus 5x to the 0 power. Does everyone see that?
Okay, for the 1x to the power of 1, can you just put 1x?
Okay, I'm going to get to that in just a second. Wait, no, hold on. He's talking about this right here. So, do we have to have this 1 here? Do I have to have this 1 here? So I could rewrite this as x plus 5x to the 0 power, right? Okay, now, what have we learned about anything with the power of 0? What is it?
1.
Now, it's not 51 like you were saying, and this whole thing here does not turn into 1. Just the x with the 0 turns into 1, correct? So then this is really x plus 5. And what operation is taking place right here?
Multiplication.
So that's 5 times 1. Do y'all see that? Do you see that, Valeria? Do you see that, Ariel? Okay, so you got to be careful because kind of like what Miranda said, if we were to change this to 1 and did that, that's 51. That wouldn't be right. And it's also, we don't say the 0 is attached to the whole term, so the whole term is now just 1. That isn't right. Just the whatever the 0 is immediately attached to becomes 1. And since we're multiplying, we do it like that. So then the answer is x plus 5. There you go. So number 1 in itself, the whole idea about dividing polynomials is an easy concept, right? You just put that divisor underneath each thing. You just got to be careful with what you're doing with the exponents and stuff. You can see that would, putting 51 or 1 would be a common mistake. So any questions? All right. Let's do another one. 8x cubed minus 2x divided by 2x. Okay, we're going to do it just like the other one. You don't have to worry about descending really or anything. Your answer needs to be in descending order. So I'm going to rewrite this with my negative sign, just like that. And then I'm going to put, this is my divisor, and I'm going to put my divisor under each term. So, Miranda, what is 8 divided by 2? And Valeria, what do I do with the exponents, with the x? That's right. So 3 minus 1. Hold on. Now, Ariel, what's 2 divided by 2?
1.
And our x, let's see, Franz, what would, we're subtracting, right?
Like 0.
So it'd be 1 minus 1. Let's write each step out. And you're correct, though. So then we have 4x to the second power minus 1x to the 0 power. Are y'all following me so far? Okay, if I have x to the 0 power, it turns into what? New? Yeah. And we're multiplying here, so 4x squared minus 1 times 1, which 1 times 1 is 1. So here's my answer. Any questions? Everyone got it? Okay, wait for others to finish. Are you still writing? Oh, okay. Y'all in the back get it? Ariel, you good? Okay. All right. Number 5. Let's look at 5. Okay, now it's written a little bit differently. So we have 3x squared plus 15, and it's written as such, divided by 3. Now, just like those other two problems, we're going to rewrite this with 3 underneath. Three divided by 3 is 1x squared plus 5. Or you can just say x squared plus 5. Any questions? I've got 2 more and I'm setting you free.
Is it gonna be?
Let's look at number 7.
Use more variables.
Right. 7a squared b minus 42ab squared divided by 7ab. We're going to rewrite this just like we did the other one with 7ab under each term. And again, when we're dividing and the bases are the same, we are subtracting. So 7 divided by 7 is 1. That would be a 2 minus 1, and then b 1 minus 1. Minus, what's 42 divided by 7, everyone?
6.
So I have 6, a 1 minus 1, and b 2 minus 1. We're left with a, because, well, I can go ahead and just say first power to help y'all out, times b to the 0 minus 6a to the 0 times b to the first. And anything that has the 0 as the exponent becomes a 1. So that would be a times 1 minus 6 times 1b, which really you just take away those 1s, and this is what you're left with. So look to see if you understand how we got that. Hold on. Got it? Any questions? The last one. Let's look at 15. Okay, we have x to the 4th power plus 9x to the 3rd power minus 5x all over or divided by 3x. The only thing different with this is that we have now 3 terms.
So it's a trinomial.
It's a trinomial, that's right. So I'm going to divide everything again by that same divisor. Be careful with what sign you put in front. Okay, can I do any dividing with this 3? Miranda, everyone see that? Valeria, all y'all see that? There's nothing we can do to divide that, so we're going to leave it. What should I have up here then?
1.
There you go. So I'm going to have that. And then I have x, and we subtract exponents, pretending that there's a 1 on each of these. Because So that's 4 minus 1 plus 9 divided by 3 is definitely 3. X3 minus 1 minus, now can I divide this, Valeria? No, and you know what? You don't have to even put that in a mixed number. You can keep it as an improper fraction, boys and girls. Just keep it as an improper fraction. And then I have x1 minus 1. So, we're going to simplify. We got x to the third plus 3x squared minus 5 over 3. Because we know that means 0, correct? I'm just going to go ahead and write it. And that's going to end up being 1, so we can just get rid of it. So my answer is this right here. Any questions? Isn't this nice? There's not even, as far as fractions go, you're not even having to add or subtract them. You don't have to do any weird dividing with decimals or anything. It's just kind of plain simple.
Can you change the 5, 3 to like a 1?
Nope, no mixed number. Keep
No
it as
mixed
improper.
numbers?
You keep it as improper.
You can't do these numbers at all.
You know what, Morgan? If you have to do the extra step to make yourself happy, then do it. I don't care, but that's more work on you.
Okay.
All right. I'll just count it wrong. Just kidding. All right, you're doing page 397. And today is Friday. You're only doing 2 through 16 even.
That's 8 problems.
Let's see here. Hold on.
Give me one.
Hold on. I think let's do 10 problems. So to 399, let's do also 51 and 52 to kind of refresh our memory.
Is this to like,
This is
make it
due Monday. No, I'm just adding that. Due Monday. Your IXL is due Monday. And you have a quiz on Monday. Yes, new. Line paper or graph paper? Yes, there's line paper up there. Valeria, you want to get that?